The battle between religious freedom and LGBT discrimination continues. Which is which? When is it okay for one situation? When is it not okay for another? Well, the Washington Supreme Court has ruled against a florist who refused service for a gay couple's wedding. This was Arlene's Flowers. This happened all the way back in 2013. And originally, the florist was fined for not servicing the gay couple, for not basically creating the floral arrangement. Now, originally, she had stated that she would provide all materials necessary for the couple in order for them to create their own flowers, but she would not create their own custom arrangement. Now, a similar situation took place in the Jack Phillips case, where he refused to bake a custom cake for a gay wedding, but also said that he would sell them a pre-made cake, just would not do the custom cake. Now, in that case, Jack Phillips won, and it was determined that it was a very, very large amount of discrimination against him for that, and that there was a lot of religious animus towards him throughout the entire process. In fact, the Supreme Court had directed that back down to the lower courts to take a look at that, and Jack Phillips ended up winning that. So a lot of similarities between that one and Arlene's Flowers, although Arlene's Flowers did not win. The Supreme Court said the same thing to the lower state court, saying, why don't you take a look at this again? Of course, she filed an appeal. You know, the Jack Phillips thing, you know what happened there. They took a closer look at it, but the Washington State Court determined that no religious animus was shown towards Arlene's Flowers, and that they are upholding their original decision and found her guilty, found her violating law in Washington, discriminating against an LGBT couple with the flowers. Now, again, we have not come to a determination. You know, artistic freedom, and where does that fit in with religious discrimination and everything like that? So she can't create her own flowers, but Jack Phillips can, and he's okay. But I believe that we're going to be getting into a situation now in this country where people are going to be throwing up their arms. You're going to see some cases where Christians win and some cases where Christians don't win. That's exactly what we're going to see here. Those that are saying, oh, this is against their civil rights. You can't do this to the couple, but then you're telling a florist or a baker, whoever, that their religious rights don't matter in that case. So where does it all go from here? Something to keep in mind. Now, I mentioned this and it didn't pass. It's not going to pass in the Senate. But the Democrats were pushing for that LGBT Equality Act. They passed it in the House. It's not going to pass in the Senate. And the president's not going to sign it, even if it did. But eventually, down the line, it could be 5-10 years from now, you get Democrat-controlled House and Senate, and a president for that matter. You could pass this bill, and then it would strip all religious rights away from Christian business owners. So something has to be done in the meantime there. We have to continue to fight against this. Anybody that has a business, if you're a Christian business owner and you face similar situations like this, I would love to hear from you and your experiences, because I'm sure there are many of you out there that have possibly gone through something like this. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Sound off down below if you enjoy these videos. Please consider giving them a like and a share. Also subscribing here if you are new. I greatly appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for spending a couple of minutes of your day with me today. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I will talk with you soon.